Hey, how you doing? This is Coach here, and I just want to briefly show you how to track your macros, which are your carbs, your proteins, and your fats, and how to use FitnessPal so that you can implement a very consistent nutritional regimen. Okay. And I've never been one to track these sort of things because or not even, I haven't tracked myself and I haven't recommended to clients because I just feel it was very tedious. But now with technology, so much easier. So I use this site called Eat to Perform. Okay, you go to Eat to Perform, you put in your goals, you put in your age, your weight, all that stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then it's going to tell you what your daily macros should be based on your goals. And if you notice, every day my macros are different. Really what's varying are the carbs, right? So I have low carb days as low as 109 on Friday, you see here. And then on my Saturdays, I'm up to 209 and my average is like 189. My proteins stay consistent at 110 and my fat goes from 49 to 64. Okay, so you'll get the same, this same information once you put in your info and your goals. Okay, once you have all of this, you're then going to go over to MyFitnessPal. All right. Now, I highly recommend you get the premium. You see this little crown in the top right? That means that you're a premium client. Now, it's free for the first month, so definitely do it for the first month and then see if it's worthwhile for you to continue. All right. Once you go to premium, you're going to go to different goals by day. All right. And then what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to add those macros into each day of the week. The macros that I got from Eat to Perform, I'm going to put them in here. So my Monday, my carbohydrates are 189, my protein was 110, my fat was 49. Then I could go to Tuesday and I could enter what those were. And then the same for Wednesday and enter those. And for Eat to Perform, I think I had 3 days that are the same. So I would just do Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and they would all be the same. Okay. So I put those in daily, right? And I hit the check mark so it saves. And now it's in here, right? So now I'm going to go to my diary down here in the bottom left, the second icon. I'm going to hit diary. All right. Now I put up tomorrow. You see tomorrow at the top just so you can see a blank slate, because if I showed you today, this is today, right? And I've already entered stuff and I don't want to confuse you. So I'm just going to start with the bank slate. So breakfast. I usually don't have breakfast, so I'll skip that. Let's just say for tomorrow's sake, I have breakfast just to make this simple. And I chose to have Ezekiel English muffin. Now all my things come up here because as I add them, they save to my most commonly eaten foods. When you first come on here, you won't see all of this, right? Because you're brand new, you haven't entered anything. So you would put it in here, search food, and then you would type Ezekiel English muffin or whatever it is, okay? So now half a muffin, if I want to change the serving size, so one muffin the serving size, I'll check that. And I only have one of those. Wait, serving size is 1. And I only had 1, and then I hit the check here at the top, and you see my English muffin is there, and then it just deducts whatever grams of carbs, fat, and protein from my total daily, so I don't have to do any math. Then let's say on my English muffin, I wanted to have some peanut butter. This is what's so cool. And let's say there's a million different peanut butters, right? So I'll go here to the top right and hit this scan barcode, and then you see how this barcode comes up. I scan the barcode and it populates my specific brand and the servings that are on that label. So if if I had 2 tablespoons, there's a tablespoon on each side of my muffin, I hit check and it's in there and it just deducts from my day. All right. And let's say in addition to that, I also wanted to have, some blueberries. Okay. A cup of blueberries. If I wanted to change the servings, let's say I did have a whole cup, right? Because the cup is the serving. So I had a whole cup. I hit check. Blueberries are in there. Good. And you just go throughout your day doing this. Makes it so easy. So lunch, let's say I have a protein shake and I can't find the brand, right? I'm going to go here to my bar scan code. I'm going to click on the barcode. Scan it, and boom, my Vega Sport Performance 1 pack, 1 serving, which is equivalent to 1 scoop, if you have the canister, and I hit check. All right, and I'll go through my day like that, and it just helps you to stay balanced. So I see how many carbs I have left for the day, how much fat I have left, how much protein, and normally I'm way over in fat, and I never realized this before I started counting macros. So it helps you to see where you may be over consuming. You may be eating healthy. I was eating healthy fats, but I was still eating too much. I'm also usually very low in proteins, right? And without doing this, I wasn't aware of that. So this is really a game changer. And then if you go down here, you scroll down, you can put your snacks in as well, right? And then you go down here and you can add exercise. So I did CrossFit today. If I want to change that to 30 minutes, it auto-populates 297 calories, and then it'll adjust my macros based on my exercise. All right, which is pretty cool. Running I didn't do, so I'm going to delete that. If you have a Fitbit and you know exactly how many calories you burn, let's say I had a Fitbit on and I know I burned 452 calories in 30 minutes of CrossFit, which is unlikely. Let's say I did 45 minutes. Hit check. All right, and that's going to add more macros and calories to my day. And I could add my water as well. And this just does a whole lot of stuff. I keep it pretty simple. I just keep track of my macros on a daily basis. So highly recommend you guys do this. So to reiterate, you're going to go to Eat to Perform. You can go to any macro calculator. I just like Eat to Perform, but there's many out there. So you can Google search macro calculator. I like Eat to Perform because it gives you a daily macronutrient breakdown versus just one macronutrients for every day, right? Which is great for like cycling your carbs and stuff like that. Take the numbers, the output that you get from Eat to Perform, come back into, get the premium of MyFitnessPal premium, go up here to the crown, okay? You're going to go different goals by day, enter them like I showed you, and then just go back to your diary, and as you eat, you add. And I recommend adding as you eat, because if you try to wait till the end of the day to add everything, you'll probably forget things. And I'm telling you, it's the most eye-opening experience. You're going to learn so much about your eating patterns, what you've been not consuming enough of, what you maybe been over-consuming, how far you are from where you should be to reach your goals, and blah, blah, blah. This is really a game changer. All right, so Eat to Perform and MyFitnessPal, get on that now. And this is really all you need to be on a consistent and, healthy nutritional regimen. All right, if you have any questions, reach out. All right.